We had some raccoons get into our guineas last night. We had been putting them out here for about 4 days. We had a temporary enclosure until they got old enough. We were going to release them on the property, maybe make a better coop for them. We had them in this. You can see feathers. We lost 4 of our 9 guineas, so there's 5 scared little ones in the back there. But evidently, it was a couple raccoons, that's what we think anyway, got in. And they work in pairs. One of them will scare the guineas to one side, the other one pulls their heads off or grabs them. But there were birds everywhere. We came out this morning. Our son Jacob came out to take a look at them and found it like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to reinforce the cage. Since we don't have an actual coop we could put them in. We can't put them in with the chickens yet because they're still too young. What we'll do is we'll reinforce the cage with some chicken wire. And we'll get it going that way.
Hello everyone, it's Farrah and Matt with the Tiny Piney Farm, and we've had some adventures the last 2 days.
Yep.
We had to use firepower to save our farm. A lot of people are like, oh no, you can't do that, that's so cute, or that, oh you gotta, I'm just like, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to sacrifice our food, our eggs and everything and not protect our animals?
Yeah.
I think that's the hard thing.
So what happened, Farrah?
Oh, good Lord. What was first, the chicken or the egg or the raccoon?
Or the snake.
Okay, it was a raccoon, all right. That was a shock.
We went out and found 4 of our guinea fowl dead. Yeah. Their heads ripped off, feathers everywhere.
We even drew a diagram we're going to show you later of the crime scene because, okay, I'm like, okay, what was it? What was it that killed him? Because it's obvious when you know your animals, okay, if you ever lived in the country or been on someone that has a farm, you can recognize what eats what by just the tracks and what they usually do. And certain animals will take the whole bird. Certain animals like raccoons will just like bite the head off and keep gnawing into the body and leave it and then go for another one.
Eat the breast meat and then leave the body.
Yeah.
But we went out yesterday morning, and there was just feathers everywhere, and
it was horrible.
We had 4 dead keats out of 9, so we had 5
9
left.
Yes.
And then, actually, was it 4 or 5? We lost 5.
It was 5, but remember that one was eaten on the side. It was so sad.
One was still alive, but its wing was shredded, and part of its side was gouged.
It was so sweet because remember how all the other ones were just like they were circling around it. They were just like didn't want us to get near it. They wanted to protect it.
We put that one down.
These are guinea keats we're talking about.
We put that one down. We used them as bait.
Yeah.
We had a trap set up for the raccoon. Mm-hmm. He came back at dusk. We saw him when we went out to check.
Found him.
Big sucker. He's bigger than one of our little dogs. And he took off. He took off, and so we got the trap set, left it there. Mm-hmm. Went out, what time was it? Around midnight?
No, it was 1 o'clock in the morning that we heard that. And we went out there. Yeah. You had the idea. You said, let's go check. Yeah. Because you're like, I hear something. And we saddled up and went.
Got the little shotgun.
Yep.
Went out there and no raccoon. Mm-mm. But I looked in the cage. There was a big black rat snake in there.
And it just shoved his head out, remember?
It was about 6 feet long. And I saw one dead bird, but there was no marks on the bird. So it tried to eat the head.
Yeah, it had swallowed the head whole.
Swallowed the whole head.
So for those of you who say, no, rat snakes are good, rat snakes are wonderful, they may be. However, if you have fowl, that rat snake, we're going to show you a picture. It will be graphic later. We will warn you that it just like stuck its whole mouth. It was like all goobery, like those oysters I ate today you told me to brush my teeth for. Yeah, right? So it was nasty.
You did brush your teeth,
I did brush my teeth.
Okay.
So that was really disgusting because you don't want to see your animal all slimed by some snake mouth. He killed it.
Snake mouth.
He killed it, and you know what he did? Do you think he like brought it inside like a trophy guy he is? No, he hung it. And so what
hung it as a warning to other ones. Don't come around here. I'll shoot you.
That's smart. So what happened? What did we find in the morning?
No snake.
No.
Snake was gone.
Yep.
Trap wasn't sprung.
Trap was not touched.
So the raccoon came back, took the snake,
and
left the bird.
Decided, hey, I got me some snake tacos for dinner tonight. So we now have, what is it? The injured guinea has a broken leg.
Yeah.
And one of them.
So we're going to have to set the poor guinea's broken leg.
This is, what do they call that? This is, you know, when soldiers go in the field. This is just kind of like...
War?
Yeah, this is war. This is war. This is serious. It's serious war. But worse than that, what it is, you know, veterinary bills, in case you're not familiar with the vets, most of you that take your animals to vets, it's very expensive these days. And for a lot of things that are simple like this, such as what we're going to be doing is we're going to be splinting a leg, it's not going to be that difficult. Stop that, honey, or I'm going to poke you hard. Don't do that. I'm going to tickle you. I can't see what he's doing, but he's distracting me. So we're going to show you how to do, it's called field dressing, just simple field dressing. And we're going to do our best to hopefully salvage this poor baby, because we don't know if it's going to live or not. It's walking so wonky, and we wanted to give it a few hours.
What did we do with the guineas last night at midnight, 12:30?
Oh, good Lord. We were so tired.
We took the 3 remaining guineas.
In our I was in my bathrobe. You were commando out there, and we're like trying to get with your partner.
I'm always commando.
Well,
baby.
we know. Don't tell our viewers. So we go and we're like, what are we going to do? We got to say, we got to get them in. And they are not coming in our garage again. No way. So
we put the 3 remaining guineas in with the chicken coop. Mm-hmm. And they've been doing well so far.
Nobody's attacked anybody. Nobody's bullied anybody.
And I think it's because they're so young.
I think so too.
They're smaller than the chickens.
They are.
Guineas are going to grow up to be bigger than the chickens.
Huge.
And normally the guineas will pick on the chickens.
Yes, and sometimes the older chickens will target a guinea too. So you really got to be careful when you mix your fowl. If they're not young enough and they can't adapt, and it's, somebody told me, quote unquote, I started to say this, it's a crapshoot with guineas because you just don't know their temperament. So we're going to take you in the field
and keep them separated.
You're such an 80s boy. So we're going to take you in the field and we're going to dress our guinea for success. We hope. Okay. Be right back. I have to get in one of our guineas now that's injured because the leg is broken. And Matthew decided, since I like the whole stick idea, and I'm really good with sticks, that, you know, herding, since, you know, I don't always have a skirt on to herd the animals, I have a pair of these he made for me so that I can basically just gently tap them. This is our bamboo natural resource. You can use any kind of sticks, really, to use it and to be very gentle with the keep. I know that in a lot of rescue operations, I used to belong to Audubon Society, we would take soft cloths and towels in order to basically just kind of, you know, cuddle the animal so that they're not so frightened, and it's called swaddling. And this is Christian's blanket from when he was a child. I don't know what that is.
No, that's not a blanket. That's from when he was in boot camp.
Oh, that was when he was in boot camp. Well, I don't know what that is, but that's not going to touch a guinea. Okay, it's going to be nice and soft. So I'm going to do this as fast as possible because I don't want to re-injure him. So why don't you tell them a little bit about the guinea situation? Move, ladies. They all always think I've got food.
We got a guinea with a broken leg. And the guinea's over
it's right
here.
At the knee. It's right at the knee. All right, ladies. I'm coming to get the guinea. Which one is he, sweetie? Oh, the last one standing, of course.
Yeah, the one right here.
All right. Come on, babies. Out. Out. Shit. Sorry, I said shit on camera. This one right here. Come on, baby. Okay, I got him. I'm going to swaddle him very carefully. Always get your bird by the breast, okay? Because once you've got him by the breast, he's going to try and claw you really bad because he's scared. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you get him by the breast, nice and firm. And then see, one of these legs is bad.
It's the other one.
He's already trying to claw me with his good one. I know, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to just take your little swaddling thing. You're going to just gently swaddle him so he can't bite you. Hold him firmly by the breast. And now we're going to get to his leg. So I'm coming out. So what we got going on here, it's okay. You can breathe, baby. Nobody's going to hurt you, I promise. Let's get this leg steady, all right? And we've got one of the legs, and you can see, we're going to put a little bit of bacitracin ointment on him because this little guy has got Not anything deep, just some superficial looking scratches on the outside. And it's good before you bandage it to go ahead and put that bacitracin, get his little leg right there. It's okay, baby. Yes, it's okay. You gotta put that right on there.
So what else are we going to do? We're going to put this on him.
We're gonna put his little.
Splint it.
We're gonna splint it. I know, baby.
The joint. That's the problem.
It's the joint that's the problem. So you got to splint from the joint to the knee right here. Oops. It's okay, sweetie.
No, we're gonna wrap it.
Okay. I know, baby. It's okay. Yeah, we will. Because it needs to be right from here to there. Nice and loose. We can save him. We can save him. I know. There we go. Alright. There we go. These poor little guys, you can feel he's really hot. Yep, he's got to be. Yep, got to be right there, just like that. Good job. This is beautiful. I know, honey. I know, sweetie. It's okay. We're gonna get you. We're gonna just get you nice and tight. He's gonna have to wear this for about a week, and the little splints are gonna go on both sides. We cut some little, very thin little splints. I'll hold one if you want me to.
Popsicle stick.
Yep, perfect. Got it. Here. I know, baby. I know. We gotta get your leg. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. So, in order for his little leg to grow back, we've got to splint it. And then we are supposed to keep him away from other chickens, but I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do that because he's so traumatized. We're thinking we're gonna go ahead and leave him with the chickens.
And the other guinea.
And the other guineas, so he doesn't feel left out. He's not any more traumatized than he is. I don't know how the poor thing is, breathing. He's all the way in there, poor little guy. Oh. But after all the trauma they experienced, I really am hoping.
Hold on. Hold this.
Can hold it. So what we did, we're going to go over the ingredients and tools we brought out to do this for you, so that you understand simple household things you already have in your first aid kit. And it's going to be okay, little one. I know. We're going to leave this on him about a week, and we're going to come back and check it. And I think he'll be okay if he's not doing too much of anything. Yes, it's okay, baby. Shh, 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 shh. All right. Now he's just putting on a sealing tape that basically self-seals.
Self-adherent.
So we'll go over all these things in a little bit. We just want to make sure our little baby's all good because we've been worried. After, we started off with 10 and now we're down to hopefully 2 healthy ones. And
you don't want it too tight.
Nope, just nice and comfortably firm. How's his little leg?
Okay.
All right, so.
That's the best we can do, and that little leg is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too tight.
I don't think so. Okay, he looks good. Oh yeah, okay. He looks okay.
Let's release him.
Okay, let's release him. We're gonna undo him. We're gonna let him go back to his little baby friends. Yes, well, that's either her. We think. We don't know. Because you can't really sex guineas, not until they're old enough, because the males are gonna be bigger than the females most of the time, so they can't sex them for many weeks. So, we're releasing the guinea now, and I'm gonna take him back and put him in with his buddies because he's already been so traumatized for a couple days. Look at that. Look at my baby. I know. Hold on. There's Mr. Hobbler. Well, it's a little hard for him to bend his knee right now. We're not going to separate him. We're going to try and keep him with the guineas and just keep him calm, and the chickens, and it looks like it's perfectly on. Matthew did an excellent job. So, as we make the videos, we'll check back with you in another week or two. It's obvious his leg is really, really not going to be comfortable for him to have that on, but he has to have it on. in order for it to heal. So, thanks for watching. I know, Linwood. Oh, look at his knee. It's just so wonky, so twisted.